Okay, Martin. So, post protocol, Brad Bird, you need to put the date after this, the date that the film was made. So, Brad Bird, comma, and then the date. Action adventure film. I guess action thriller is fine. Mission Impossible needs a capital I. And when you're writing the titles, you need to italicize them, okay? So it would be like this. Okay, so whenever you have the title of the film, of a film, and you're typing, you italicize it. I would say this set piece scene to create tension and excitement for the audience. Full stop. It features the tallest building in the world, and an informed audience would be aware of the fact that Tom Cruise performs his own stunts. This would add to the sense of excitement and danger. Okay? I think you need to say Ethan here, whatever his name is. Ethan blah blah, and then in brackets Tom Cruise. So you need to say the name of the character. Hang on, let's check what he's called. Ethan Hunt. Okay, so it begins with Ethan Hunt brackets Tom Cruise in a room on one of the highest floors in the Burj Khalifa. I think you need to say what he's going to be doing plot wise. To use sticky gloves. Is that what they're called? Maybe you can find a better phrase for that. He's trying to get to that floor to allow his colleague to disable the hotel security system, something like that. The whole of Dubai. I think you need to be more specific about this shot. So at the beginning of the scene, the camera rises above Ethan to show the background of Dubai and the desert beyond. It then tilts downwards to show the height of the building. This sequence is used to emphasize Hunt's, let's call him Hunt rather than Tom Cruise, because it's not Tom Cruise, it's a character, Hunt's vulnerability and size and small size in relation to the landscape. Okay, I wouldn't say this. You could say something along this sets the tone and challenges the audience, creating anxiety for them throughout the whole scene, something like that here. I don't need to say particular bit in this part of the sequence. When you say they only use gloves, you need to say Hunt or Cruise's character has no tools apart from gloves to climb the building. What you could say here in a sort of sentence here is that the wires holding Tom Cruise as he filmed this sequence were painted out in post-production, because obviously he was hanging on some wires, and you might talk about that because that's special effects. Hunt. And it would have to be Simon Pegg's character's reaction, or you're probably going to write it, what's Simon Pegg's character called? Okay, you've got to make it clear that you understand the difference between the character and the actor. So he's called Benji Dunn, yeah? And he's called Benji throughout, isn't he? That's what they call him. So I would, when you're writing this piece, write it like that. So you're able to see Benji's reaction, Simon Pegg, okay, while Ethan or Hunt. The nervous reaction from Benji here you might say could create emotional contagion for the audience. As they have also been shown the shot of Dubai and the height of the building, something like that, for this bit. Yeah, this is fine about the sound, but I would say the wind adds to the audience's sense of how high up Ethan is, creating further tension. Now, I think you need to say more about the sandstorm here, because this moment is actually quite significant, isn't it? So let's just... Okay, so there's a focus pull there. I don't know if you saw that, but you should talk about that. You see that the camera is focused on Cruise's face and the background is blurred. And a focus pull is when the focus shifts, okay? So you could say the director, who is the director here? You've told me already. Bird, because that's his name. Bird uses a focus pull from Ethan's face to the sandstorm in the background to bring the audience in line with the character's realization that a sandstorm is